Hi Virgos, I'm here to do your reading. Go ahead and I'm going to jump right into it, okay? I did a little bit of a pre-shuffle here, so there is an energy of a possible person coming back from the past. Someone could have been experiencing some deceptive energy. So we're going to pull some more cards and see what we can get. Some of you guys might be thinking about going back to school. Perfect. Alright, so there's a situation here where could be unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Let go of control issues, allowing the situation to unfold naturally, and letting your friends help you. So ask for and accept support from others. So I feel like you're in a situation right now where you're trying to fixate on things, or you're trying to fixate on a situation that you feel like there's not enough of a connection to keep it together, but you're fixating on it because there's something that you're trying to see, or you're trying to figure out, or it's like you could have been dealing with a person who you got into a lot of disagreements with because you guys didn't have the same type of viewpoint or same type of thought process. And by letting go of the control issues, I feel like by the control issues, what I mean is having to have the last word, having to discerning like what is worth your time. I feel like you could be anxious about a situation because you feel like there might not be enough chemistry, but it's like you want something to have more chemistry, but it's like it makes you anxious because it's like, why isn't it happening yet? Or you might possibly be dealing with a situation where, I don't want to say like you're controlling somebody, but like, because it's not controlling somebody, it's like you could be giving somebody the cold shoulder because of something that happened, and it's like this person's trying to like come back into your space or into your life, but like you kind of are still giving a cold shoulder a little bit because you haven't processed things that you should process, or you haven't forgave things that you should forgive. And you're kind of like having like, you want the upper hand in this situation, so you could subconsciously be doing things that put you in a power situation versus them, like puts you in a situation of having the control over when the conversation happens, or how the conversation happens, or what's being said in the conversation. It's something along those lines. And with let your friends help you, just be careful who you're talking to, be careful who you're letting in on your personal stuff. Be careful what decisions you make with other people. Any decision that you make should be made within yourself. Just be careful who you're seeking advice with. But also make sure that you connect with the people who mean the most to you. But you're going to have like a realization that not everybody has your best interest at heart. Some things are a little bit more selfish for other people. So just be careful of that. I also feel like there's a need to ask your guides for more assistance. Like you have to ask them, and ask them to help you. Like they're really stressing that. We have the King of Wands. You could be dealing with somebody who's coming in fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person illuminated something. Could have to do with a wish fulfillment. Could have to do with an emotional connection. A fire sign is redirecting the focus. I'm hearing redirecting the focus. There's new life in a situation. We have the Sun card here. So there's something extremely happy. There's something that's extremely abundant for you guys. But there needs to be stuff cut out from the past. There needs to be stuff that's recycled, I'm hearing. Like, you need to recycle something. You need to, whether it be emotions, whether it be like energy, it's something like that where, yeah, you have to go through a state of healing here. There's something that needs to be cut out so that something new can come in, and it involves healing. So it could be like you could be dealing with somebody who's coming in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here, masculine energy, and this person is very reluctant to make a decision. This person is very guarded within themselves, but they know what they want. They know what their wish fulfillment is. They know that they have to get in this ship. Like, they know that they have to be the captain of the ship. So in order for them to do that, they have to release things from the past. There's also a situation here where you could be coming in as fire energy, where you're taking initiative, you're taking charge of a situation, you're going after what you love, you're going after wish fulfillment, but it involves you kind of cutting things out of your way in order to get there. So you're going to be taking on like a very Aquarian-like energy of logically thinking through situations. You could be decluttering, you could be like reorganizing something, you could be cutting out things that no longer serve you, it could be past partners, could be past relationships with friends. Whatever it is, I feel like it's being guided by ancestors. I feel like it's being guided by the sun, right? I do feel like you could have an Aquarius in your life who you go to for healing advice, or you talk to for healing advice, or you talk to for connection. It's some type of a communication where you receive healing through it. I feel like this is divinely orchestrated. You have a guide that's orchestrating something, or guides that are orchestrating something. But there's a reluctancy to make a decision here. There's a reluctancy to communicate as well. Somebody doesn't know how to speak their truth. But I feel like if it's you that doesn't know how to speak their truth about what makes you happy, I feel like you really need to embody that fire energy and really step into that passion. Because the King of Wands is very passionate, very lively, very outgoing. Somebody who talks to a lot of people. They love to socialize, they like to party, they like to have a good time. And I feel like stepping into that energy can lead somebody to wish fulfillment, because maybe they haven't been in that energy before. They kind of tend to hold themselves back from, living life or going out and experiencing new things. So I feel like it's a need to step into an energy that might not be comfortable for you, because it's like typically you might be that hermit energy where it's like you like to just be alone, you like to just have quiet time, and it's like you don't really go out that much. But see here, they're asking with the Fool here, there's a new opportunity that needs to... there's a new opportunity that's bringing wish fulfillment to you, but you have to step into the energy in order for this to come through. You have to make those changes in your life in order for this to come in. Like, you have to cut out what no longer serves you. Move away from that energy, because it's almost a burden. There's something here that's almost a burden, and it's like they're asking you to cut that out. Or like your guides are like coming in and they're helping you do this. Like, they're helping you do this. Like, somebody's helping you take it to the water. But there's a new opportunity here where it's like, are you going to take it? Yeah, and then we have the Eight of Wands. So this is extremely quick. I don't think you're going to... Yeah, Tower card. You're not going to see it coming. It's going to come out of nowhere. You're walking straight into... You're literally taking a leap of faith and going directly into a Tower moment. But I feel like this Tower moment's not bad. I don't think it is. I think it's something where you're going to have to maybe cut out more things than you thought you were. You're going to have to cut out more people than what you thought you were. But either way, you're going to receive some type of a public recognition, or you're going to receive some type of support from people around you, regardless of the connections that you had to drop. You see what I'm saying? There are connections here that no longer serve you. They hold you back. They keep you kind of in a fence. And it's like you got to get around the fence. So what else are you going to do except to chop it down? So it's like you got to chop this down, and so it can move out of your way. And when you chop this out of your life, it might be a Tower moment. It might cause a Tower moment because you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, or I feel so hectic in this energy. But it's like something is being orchestrated. It's going to come in like this. Like, it's almost kind of like you're following the breadcrumb trail. Like, you're following the breadcrumbs, you're seeing it, you're following the light, you're You're following the light. Like somebody is following the light in this situation. They're moving forward. People are supporting them. People could even be meeting their soul tribe, like at this point, where they're really connecting with the people who they're supposed to be connecting with, the people for their highest good, the people, excuse me, my throat chakra. It's like the people who help you communicate your soul, communicate what it is that you want. You're coming into alignment with these people, and they're helping you move forward, because it's like this Tower moment is going to bring so much positivity moving forward. And then we have the Two of Cups here. So it's like the Two of Cups, that's a happy, content, like soulmate union. This is, you know, emotional fulfillment that you find with somebody else. Like somebody just basically like recalibrated your whole heart system, and it's like somebody just really speaks to you on such an emotional level that it pushes you forward. It makes you want to put in this work on yourself. It makes you, or it could be vice versa. It doesn't have to be you. You could be the person who is initiating this process in another person. So this could be the energy of the person that you're dealing with, and you're just sitting there and you're like, what? Like when was this happening? But you initiated a process. Like you were somebody's sunshine, you were somebody's light, you were somebody's guidance, you were somebody's compass, something happened where you triggered something in another person. And it's like, by moving away and releasing control issues, you're sitting in your power. We have the Empress here. So it's like you've been sitting in your power. You've gone through the transformations. You've done everything that you need to do. You're sitting in your own power, and you're letting this come to you, and that is amazing. Because again, it's like, just be careful who you're talking to. Don't try to control the situation. And it might be a situation where you feel like there's not enough chemistry to keep it alive. There's not enough of a connection anymore. Like this could be somebody from your past who really hurt you. And unfortunately, like, you have to make that decision of being like this isn't a situation if it's like, if you're not in love with somebody. Like this is a situation where like this person, like you might feel unrequited love, but it's like there's something that'll happen where it'll spark something back in you. This isn't a reading for somebody who doesn't want, they don't feel that connection anymore. Like they're not in love with somebody. Oh my gosh, look at this. We have the Empress and the Emperor, like literally right next to each other. Hold on. Like literally right next to each other. Literally. Empress and the Emperor. You guys are matching each other's energy. Somebody's like really leveling up. Like somebody really is leveling up. And they're like meeting you on the same terms that you're meeting them. Somebody's taking control of this situation. Somebody's taking control of their life. Somebody's taking control of what they need to do. Both people have gone through deep transformation. Both people are sitting on the same types of thrones here. Both people are initiating a process of healing within one another. One can be a little bit protective of the other, but that's okay though. You know, it's in a healthy way. But somebody initiated this Tower moment, and it's like somebody's coming in. You could be dealing with somebody who has a lot of public recognition as it is. Could be dealing with somebody who just a lot of people know. They're very like well known in their community. It could be the Empress energy that's coming in quick as well. Yeah, so somebody released a heavy burden. Somebody released it. They let it go. Because this connection almost caused a heavy burden to somebody else. This connection was so heavy that like it had to happen the way that it did. I'm not sure what that means, but it'll make sense to somebody. You could be dealing with another person who steps in as well. Like if you're dealing with somebody already and it's not going well, like you guys are, you know, having a lot of conflict, you guys aren't able to work things out like you used to type of a situation. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. That is a possibility of you being in a situation already and then this Emperor stepping in. But this also could be this King of Wands energy. If it's not you, this King of Wands can make a transition and come back around as the Emperor. So it could be the same person if you're already dealing with somebody who goes through like a very intense transformation. Or it could be somebody new stepping towards you. That's kind of like the mystery of the universe here. You see what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna spill those types of details with me. Like, because again, you're not supposed to know everything here. Yeah, your advice here is to just keep doing you. Your advice here is to keep working on what it is that you want to work on. But somebody's been trying to move towards you for a very long time. I feel like somebody's been working on this for a very long time. You're just within reach. You're just within reach from somebody. It's like somebody's just reaching out and they're just about to tap you on the shoulder, or they're just about to be like, "Hi, how are you?" It's like right around the corner. But I do feel like your advice is to just keep doing you. If you're not the one that's going through a deep transformation and like going through all of this where you have to like cut things out of your life. I mean, you might have to do that. But if you're not the one who's immediately experienced, like, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like, if this resonates, like, it'll resonate. But if not, then toss it. But the best advice in this situation is to keep doing what you're doing. Keep working hard at what you want to work hard at. Keep going after what it is that you're going after. If it's finances, if it's a new job, if it's a creative endeavor, whatever it is, keep working on it. And then we have the Four of Wands here. So with the Four of Wands, this talks about stability. This talks about creating stability. And you're on the path to doing so. You're on the path of doing it. Like, you are creating stability. It could be a heavy load. It could be a lot of stress involved with it. But it's like you're doing it. You're moving towards what makes you comfortable. You're moving towards what makes you happy. You're moving towards an equal balance. You're moving towards what fulfills you, what mirrors you. Somebody mirrors you like no tomorrow. I mean, like, they really mirror you. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So somebody is choosing, the first thing I heard was somebody's walking away from being a player. So you could have been dealing with a player, you could have been dealing with somebody who was in and out a lot, but this person's moving away from that energy. They're coming out of it. They're walking away from what no longer serves them, even if it's energies, if it's people, they're walking away from what no longer serves them. Yeah, and you're waiting for this new opportunity. You're here. You're going for it. I must say though, you're not waiting for too long. Like, you're just minding your own business. You're going about your business. You're doing your thing. I don't think you're too concerned here. Yeah, you're moving forward. We have the Chariot here. You're moving towards what makes you feel stable, what makes you feel safe, what makes you feel secure. You're creating something new. You're grounding a situation. It's something like that, but you're moving forward with very quick energy here. And then we have the Lovers. So this is a decision that's going to have to be made between a soulmate. This is somebody who you have a deep connection with, who is going to probably offer you some type of an apology, and you might be a little hesitant to respond to it, or to even like acknowledge it. Like, you might be like, like, I've heard this before. You know what I mean? But it's like this person, I don't know, I feel like you're going to see a difference. I feel like if this is your reading, you're going to be able to see a difference in this person that you're not going to have to analyze for too long. Like, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it in your heart. You're going to feel in your heart that they're a different person. You're going to feel that you're going to have to really think about this situation, because with the Lovers being here, Gemini energy, like, you're going to really go into the depths of your mind with this. You're going to really dive deep, and you're going to figure out what your soul wants. You're going to figure it out. You're going to be like, can I achieve that? Can I reach the key to unlock this door? Or is it too far gone? But somebody is coming in very quickly. Yeah, with the Three of Cups here, somebody wants to they want to reunite. They want to celebrate. They want to come back together. They want to have peace. They want to have happiness. They want to put it out all. They want to put it all out on the table, is what I'm hearing. They just want to put it out on the table. Like, they literally just want to, like, spew it out on the table, because what they've been holding in has been for so long. Yeah, so there's been a sadness. So they might feel like they miss an opportunity, and that might be what brings this person in, is they might feel like they've missed their chance. But it's the feeling of having reconciliation overpowers this fear. Somebody could be a musician. Yeah, and the Ten of Swords, they felt like a cycle ended. They felt like something was intellectually done. Like, they thought that they felt like everything had just been stabbed in the back, or you have been stabbed in the back, or that their own energy stabbed them in the back. This is like self-sabotage is what I'm picking up off of this card right now, is a very self-sabotaging energy where they restrict it so much that it actually ended up costing them an opportunity. Like, this person might not have even spoke up about their feelings. They might not have ever communicated to you how they really felt, and they just like watched you go, and they were like, like they didn't know like what to do. I just saw 2020 on the clock when I said that. Like, they didn't know how to communicate. They didn't know how to speak it. So then they felt like they missed an opportunity, and by feeling that, it caused this transitional moment for them. And it's like, time's here. The time is here for them to make this change. The time is here for them to come forward and actually communicate with you guys. But that's what I got for you guys, Virgo. That was an amazing read. Best of luck to you guys. Thank you all for your support, for your love and your kindness. Thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes. And I can't wait to talk to you again. So I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Love you guys.